Hey everybody, Tag Life Done Free. Hey, I know it's been a while since we've done any videos that have actually come off the homestead. You know, I've done some interviews and some lives and things like that. We just have been so busy. You know, it's hard to stop and film because it takes, you know, twice as long. But so today I thought I would just kind of walk around, get you guys up to speed on the things that are going on in the farm. And more importantly, if you listen closely, there's a lesson in it. And, you know, it's the lesson of the ripple effect. And it's fun for me to listen to my wife talk about it because she clearly gets it. And anyway, I hope you get something out of it. So if you're interested in the ripple effect, if you're interested in what's been going on the homestead, come on, let's check it out.
Right now I have babies that I'm getting ready to transition into the adult pen. This is where their run is right here. They're in the same chicken coop, but they're separated by a fence. This is the baby pen, and these are the babies in here. I have I don't know if you can see it, but just underneath the corner of this tarp, I have a square cut open in the fence so the babies can get into the adult side and have free reign over there. But the big birds cannot get into the baby side so that they have a place to escape the adults, I guess, the bigger birds. So today I'm going to get these babies out of the baby pen, and they're going to live full time in the adult pen so that I can bring the turkeys over, the 8 baby turkeys that I have. I'm going to put them in this run and pen until they outgrow it, basically. So this is the chicken coop here. This one over here is the chicken coop I've had for a year and a half, 2 years now. The duck duplex here, this is a new addition. We're gonna move it so it's in a more level area. This is pretty sloped right here. And I was told that when I told him to put it here, but I don't listen.
She doesn't listen.
We have the 4 adult ducks on this side. I open it up and they have free reign of the house. Last I saw, they were actually at the pond. I walked them over there, and when I left, they stayed. So I don't see them right here right now, so I'll check and see if they're over there. But this is the adult side. There is a door in the center so that I will be able to eventually open it up if I need to, but this has 4 ducks in this side. And then I have 2 baby ducks on this side. And they don't look like they're out, but here I keep these carabiners on here in hopes that the raccoons can't get in. Just one more piece of security. So I put them in the bottom holes for nighttime, and then in the daytime I put them up here because I've locked myself in here before, and I found that if I put this carabiner here, I guess that's not a carabiner, is it? It's a latch. So when if I lock myself in on accident, I can use my finger to reach through here and lift up and unlock it. So things you learn. These babies aren't coming out, so I'm gonna keep it locked. So let's see if they're in here. What is going on? Oh, duh. There they are. And you can see there's a mesh between the 2 houses right now. I will be able to open that up in the event I want the 2 pens to be communal. So this is the duck duplex. This is brand new this month. I'm kind of getting used to it still. So duck duplex was the first one. Second one was the sheep house, portable sheep house. He built this in his shop, and then we put wheels on it on big bolts, and then we use the skid loader to drag it over here in place. I have to prime and paint this ASAP, at least the white wood, because I don't want it to dry and twist and split and ruin, and then, well, there we go. This tag took him like 4 days to build, and I'm pretty sure if I don't get it painted and it rots in the sun, he won't build me another one. So few things we need to work on here. Can't get the door shut because the piece of concrete's in the way. Look at this beautiful artwork that he has made for me. How cool is that? You can't see the bottom because I can't shut the door, but these are the, isn't that cute? But I've got dual doors so that if it's hot, I can open one, close one, whatever. This is their side. Well, this is a window because we were told that we need to provide maximum airflow for the sheep in the summertime. So we have it all open on the tops. Soffits are open. We can open this window and allow ventilation here. Another double door on this side, so I don't have to go into the fence to look in here. The human door is on the outside of the run. This will be on the inside of the run, so this will be the door that the sheep come in and out of. Sheep or dogs, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the sheep I'm thinking are going in here. The fence here, so I said that this is going to be the fence. Tag is trying to talk me out of removing the T-posts that I've already put in, because he said that if I put metal posts here, I could have my berries along this fence. Yes, they're gonna eat whatever they grows on the inside, but I will have, as it spreads outward, I will be able to, if I replace those with metal poles, I will be able to have berries, and I can tie them up to a permanent structure. This is going to be our fence. We have metal poles on this because this is going to be my gate to get in and out of, well, one of the gates to get in and out of this run. So the chicken coop, the new addition, the duck duplex, the sheep house, everything, this is going to be the main paddocks. So we will run them from this paddocks into other paddocks, but this will be our main animal run. They will have this small pond. Look at how the grass just is so out of control. We have been building and building and building buildings. We haven't had any time to mow. The garden is overrun, the yard is overrun. There's the dam, that's the dam. You can see nothing but trees. I'm not walking through that. So this path right here, I have mowed in the last 2 weeks to try to get the ducks to come from the duck duplex to the pond. And I have had such a hard time getting the ducks to go to the pond and stay at the pond. They prefer the little baby pools that I clean every single day. Look at, this is all berries. These are wild blackberries or raspberries, not sure yet because they're not. I think they're black raspberries is my guess. But this is, well, this is our driveway to the back of the dam. This is how we get to clean things out back there. This is the dam. So I'm supposed to have a driving path over this, but as you can see, those black raspberries have climbed up and over the dam and made their way. Look at them. Can you see the berries on that bush? You can't zoom on that, can you? Look how full, can you see that one bush? Mm-hmm. How full it is. Just loaded with berries. This is pond 1 of 3 that I can't keep the dogs out of. And this is the pond that I try to get the ducks to come to. Now they may be somewhere in this brush, resting. This is the musk thistle that, this is the thistle that American Roots was talking about. If you have this in your yard, you need to pull those heads off and put them in a bag and dispose of them. Not just knock it over, because they will continue to bloom. And it's a noxious weed, so we need to get them off. But look, can you see this monarch on that thistle? Okay, so now that I don't see the ducks at the pond, I gotta go find the ducks. Duck, duck! Duck, duck, goose! Duck, duck! They might be down in the woods. Oh, I hear you. Duck, duck! There they are. So the ducks, again, are in the chicken run because they don't like the pond. I have to, on a regular basis, get the ducks out of the chicken water, out of the chicken run. That's why the water looks like that. Because I can't keep them out of it. This is the project that we are working on right now. This is going to be the turkey coop, cow house. We're getting cow. So this side, we're trying to picture it in my mind and work it out how I'm going to be able to maximize the space effectively. With this is a lean-to roof, so it goes high from one side, low to the other. Good for collecting water. This high side, I'm hoping to put the turkeys in so that I could utilize the height for runs for them. Maybe entering from this side. Then this side I'm thinking is going to be the human side where I keep their feed and other items that they need so that I don't have to run back and forth to another building to get what these guys need. So if this is the human side where the feed and the tack, what do you call that? The things that you use. Tack, that's what I thought. That's where I keep these things. And the turkeys are on that side. If we divide this into 4 like sections, then these other 2 sections, I can put cows. I'm hoping to put cow stalls in these sections, either coming in from the south or coming in from the west. I'm not sure yet if it's gonna be like 2 stalls this way or 2 stalls this way. I'm trying to maximize my space. So that I can maybe not build another building this month. We're on building 3. And this, well, I guess this is the new month because July 1 starts a new month. We got the roof on yesterday. The purlins the day before that. We're still working on the soffit and fascia for, or not fascia, soffit for the east side. West side is done because the building's not square. We gotta pull some tag magic. The buildings and the growth that we're getting ready to explode with this is fantastic and exciting, and you know, the things that we've been working for. This is what we want, or what I want. I'm not sure if it's what Tag wants, but the ripple effect of that is atrocious. I mean, I have neglected the gardens, the swells, the food forests, the orchards, the yard. You know, Tag's golf course yard does not look like a golf course today. It's just overgrown and needing attention. Let me show you. As you can see, this is the middle of our yard, and the grass is 2 feet tall. Neglected. Thistles, neglected. This is the wood that I'm supposed to be cutting, with the grass engulfing what I'm supposed to be working on. So, as you can see, I used all of the crates of wood last winter that we put up on our workday. These are new crates. Not new crates, but newly filled crates. It's June, and if we don't stay up on this and work on it throughout the warm season, then come wintertime, I'm gonna be hurting for heat. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 crates filled right now. And last year, at the beginning of winter, I had 13. This is where I've been processing the wood. It rotates wherever the dead trees are. So right now I'm right at the driveway, which is kind of nice because I can come back and forth without tearing up the pasture. But this is what I'm working on. Have one almost filled. I'll work on one and he'll come and get it and just continue down the road. As we are coming through, I try to just pick through it. If it's too long or too big for the stove, in my opinion, I put it off to the side, which is what that, there's a couple pieces right there wrapped in that. But I'll just take it, stack it in the crate, move it, work my way down. As you can see, I've got some of this pile, got more in a pile over there. There's the burn pile. Of course, more stuff to mow and some logs to be milled. So this is my like wood row. Let me show you what else I'm neglecting. I've not been in here in over a week. Look if they ate all that. Something's getting in here. Gotta be deer, because look at the tops of all these. The rabbits would not eat the tops of that off.
What is it?
Too tall for rabbits.
What is it?
I don't know. There's a lamb's quarter. Anyway, so this is garden number 1, and I have not been in here in over a week. I did not plant any of this. This row I did not plant, so this is all stuff that I did not put here. Sunflowers, buttonweed. These are my beans. As you can see, something ate all of the sweet potato tops off. They must be good. Beans. Corn with buttonweed. Anybody who's grown corn knows that buttonweed is not good for corn. Good news is one zipped down the center, down the rows with my weed eater with the circular saw on it, and I could just zip through that. So my corn needs attention. Look. Oh, dang. There'll be another one. They're all over the buttonweed. That's what's eating the buttonweed. We got the Japanese beetles are in full force. These are my cowpeas. And I'm almost hesitant to pull the weeds out of there, because if I pull the weeds, then it shows the deer like, hey, look at this big, beautiful green cowpea. And I almost want to keep them hidden. But I'll come in here and weed it. You see them still in there? The good news is, look, they pull right out. In reference to the Japanese beetle, last year I put a video out on the lures and traps that I had tagged makeshift with a bucket using the lure. And we would fill the buckets with the Japanese beetles. They would just come in, fall into the bucket. I would take those beetles and then feed them to the chickens. And it was like a feast, a frenzy. They loved them. So I'll have to get the lures out and start that process. I haven't seen the Japanese beetles until now, and I don't see them bad right now, but.
Well, as you can see, this is the building that Bee was talking about. And it was fun building it with her to, you know, watch her get up on it and watch her, you know, do those things. There's just so many things going on that you just can't get to all of it. So it's all a management issue. It's all a priority issue. You know, do you tend to the garden or do you get the animals squared away? And it's not like you really have to choose, and it's not like it's you know, a live or die, you know, kind of event. But at the end of the day, it all needs its attention, and so it's just simply a matter of prioritizing. You know, is pod 4 more important? You know, as you guys heard me say, I really want to work on the table, but at the end of the day, I've got to deal with what's right in front of me, and you know, very end, at least I get to build it with my best friend. And you guys have heard me say many times that, you know, freedom's not easy and freedom's not convenient, and there's a lot to be done, and you got to sacrifice a lot, but you know, it's totally worth it. So as I always tell you guys, go live a little bit freer today than you did yesterday. Hold the line, don't give an inch. Tag out.
I need to get that out of there. Good news is one zipped down the line with the weed eater with the chainsaw blade, not chainsaw. Here is Goose and Goose. They're so soft. They are in a borrowed chicken tractor right now because our coop is not ready for them. Goose, Goose! Goose, Goose!
Why isn't the coop ready?
Well, I didn't know these guys were coming, so they were a nice surprise for me.
They're African geese, right?
Yes. These are, I'm not even sure how old they are. They're starting to get their feathers on their wings. We come out and change the water and give them food in the morning, every morning, and then they climb in and swim in here, and this, they act a lot like the ducks, but they are not as dirty, I don't think. We've moved their coop once so far. We can let the gate open and they'll come out and then they'll kind of fly around the yard a little bit, but I don't want them out. They're pretty vulnerable right now, and with the puppies, I don't want them to get hurt, so. You see they're starting to get their feathers on their wings.
Violet, what are you doing? Hi, Violet. Hi, Rosie. Hi, Panzer. And Rosie. And Violet. And Bee.